Good evening, morning, afternoon, freaks and geeks. This is Cass, and we are back to playing some EverQuest. Alright, I know in the last episode I mentioned that you can watch this and then go back to that, but I was expecting just to do the turn-in. And, well, you'll see what happened in the next episode, because there's enough for like an actual full episode there. Now, I'm not going to be reading Anguish's thing because this was past Planes of War. So I can't, or Planes of Power, so I don't have the description background in my book. I have to actually look up something, and I haven't been able to do that exactly well yet, so I'm just going to pass on it for now and possibly do it later.
Okay, now we're going to pull animal back.
I just know she has a gun. I love gnome inventions.
No, it's not. Oh man, somebody did.
And I want that illusion.
Well, that's still get talking. And that's not the best, I'm not attacking. Or if you sit, take a. But I'm also really.
And off we go, finally. Of course, the trash spawns around my level, which means the bosses are going to be higher. And that only works in this zone, which I find to be weird. And it's a good piece of equipment, but for only this zone. It's like I hate those kind of equipment. It should have been like a charm. Because there's plenty of charms that work like that. Like there's this LDON charm that only works in Lost Dungeons. Which is completely useless now. It was pretty cool stats for then. I mean, it wasn't great, but charms were new back then, so it was a slot for your charm. Or item for your charm? Charm for your slot? I don't know. I'm rambling now because I have to do a voiceover on the video, and if I edit everything out, there will be nothing, so I'm trying to keep this video entertaining because I know just watching people randomly slash at things isn't that entertaining. Especially when you don't have your mic on. Though, to be honest, our conversation in this particular episode wasn't that great. Unless you find me being an, like, noob status to the game funny. Which, it's kind of a sad state, because I've been playing since, Kunark. Like, I think Kunark was new when I bought the game. Because there was, like, the normal game, and then there was the expansion. My friend told me to buy the expansion because it has the core game in it. I was like, it's like buying 2 games at once! So, yeah, it's just, I don't play as much as my friends, and it's been a long time since there's like a huge gap. So I don't know majority of the new zones. Completely missed out on the evolution items. That kind of makes me sad because I like the idea. It's just, you got to take a lot of time working on them. And they're weak to start. But I just love the idea so goddamn much. I want to get... I've also missed out on majority of the monster quests. I mean, they would make an interesting video, especially the Griffin one. But they're so old, and I'm pretty sure everybody has done them that were around at the time. So, I don't know. Like I said, for my EverQuest videos, I like doing a story base. Like right now, I'm taking my characters through the adventures of getting the epic weapons, which is why I'm not skipping parts. There was a lot that I could skip. Especially for my monk doing his, like, sash quests. I could just skip those. And just kill the people for the sashes. I wanted to do the freaking quests. Because it was fun. And it's like a story progression. Now my monk is part of the Brotherhood. And I think that's awesome. And here is a major boss battle. And he is my thumbnail. I was like, oh, this is so awesome. I'm just going to like admire it from afar, because if I get any too close to him, I'm going to die. So, it's going to take me a while to do all of the epics for all my characters. So, I'm just wondering, what should I do after that? Because I love EverQuest and I'm still going to play it after the epics. But I don't want to do just like random fighting, because that'll get boring. I want to build onto what I already got from my characters and do some really cool stuff, but I don't know what people would watch. Like, would you watch some old, oh, look at all this stuff. Would you watch old stuff like, oh, there's my thing. Would you watch the old stuff like, plane raids, monster quests, just, or even LDONs, even though those would be kind of boring because there isn't really much going for it. But just, and there's going to be a lot of stuff that I don't know about. And I am here to entertain you, so let me know what you want to see. And I will most likely do it after the epics. So, I'm just deciding which one would be better.
What? What did I run?
I wish they changed the selling system to what EverQuest 2 had, where you don't necessarily buy the things off of the merchants that people sell. I think for the no-drop stuff, you should be able to sell it to merchants. Especially equipment that you're no longer using. I'm getting tired of like just destroying stuff. But it should make it so like the no-drop stuff cannot be sold to other players. Like, you can still like buy it back if you need to, but other players won't be able to buy it off the merchant. That way, it's like equipment that that is no longer good, but I can't trade it to my other characters. I could just sell it and make a couple more play off of it. And also for like the attune stuff, when you attune it, it'll be worth less, mainly because it's used. But Daybreak is a new company taking, not really over, but they're working on EverQuest, and I'm glad to see stuff still coming out, and I actually really want to buy the new expansions for like this and EverQuest 2. But I have no money! Support me on Patreon. So yeah, there's not much left to the video. and I don't want the video to just be killing that one boss. So my friends are trying to take me to another pretty spiffy boss, kind of like in the middle of everything. So we're going through killing the trash spawns. I'm looting them to see if like cool stuff drops that I can sell. And I'm still... Oh, okay, I thought that was the weird arrowhead that I looted. That's apparently for trade skills. I'm confused on it because I've only found one so far. And if it's used in trade skills, it's just going to make like one little group of arrows. I'm still hanging on to it. I wouldn't mind coming back to this zone. It's like some tunes from my friends where they're like closer to my level, but not too low to get slaughtered by the bosses. Mainly for a leveling expedition. So I still want to just like go and fight these guys, but the problem is you can't have your mercenaries in Anguish. So alright, so Jerica's down there on the bottom floor killing stuff, and I'm up here with Valdric. I love his pet form, by the way. That is just too awesome. Too bad you can't sell those face plates. And boy, I can't get this song out of my head. Ninja Sex Party is one of the most awesomest bands that ever was. I just can't get their song, Look, see? I cast Discrepant Skin. Oh, no, not... Okay, never mind. I was thinking the other thing. But it's just... I kept casting my illusion form, and it was not changing my form. Though I found a easier way to do things. You can also mount clip through the locked doors. And I found that to be easier, especially with my flying mount. I was able to use him to get across the gaps. Yeah, once I found where everything was and how to do everything, City Mist was kind of a breeze, and it was just annoying that oh yeah, the gates right there. When Jericho opened it, the gates flipped through the floor, and me and Veldrick were mentioning that. So anyway, the only annoying part of City Mist was the 2-hour wait time. And we were just waiting for Jericho to finish her spawns down there, because once you clear everyone, someone was supposed to spawn. So everybody's cleared, but no spawn. And someone's mowing a lawn.
Remember you said something about adding files to my creator? When are you planning to do that?
Oh, soon.
Okay.
I'm still recording. Never. So yeah, we're not sure what happened. The consensus was that since they cleared the zone a while ago, it might still be respawning. Like the timer hasn't hit yet. I'm not sure if this was like the entire zone. But we are practically done here. So Veldrick was hoping to like end this on an epic battle, but there's no epic battle to be had. I was afraid I aggroed something. It's like I'm running around and suddenly the monster got popped up on the extended targeting. Yeah, it would be cool to come back here and just hunt things for experience. So, since this is it, and I'm not going to just wait till I end the video, because this is pretty much all that there is. Oh yeah, I think the one guy respawned down here, so... So we're gonna see what else he drops. That almost sounds like thunder. Oh, it's a she. Oh, I couldn't really get a good picture of her for a decent thumbnail. And that's all she drops. It's still a pretty decent item, because it does add 4 to your max agility, so that's kind of cool. I just couldn't use it at the point. I can't recall why, but now this is kind of the end of the episode because there's nothing much more that we did. So I'm sorry, this was almost a lackluster, I think that's the wording, episode, but do click on whichever thumb you think is appropriate for this video. Subscribe if you'd like to see the last episode for the Epic 2.0. And until next time, stay white and nerdy.